Hello, hello. Oh my. Welcome back to another stream with Tiny Tim. For those of you that do not know, I am Tim, and I make sculptures. For those of you who do know me, welcome. For our newcomers, welcome in. We're continuing our work on King Cobb. We're getting there. We're getting there with King Cobb. He's looking good. He's looking pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Let's adjust this real quick. Sorry for the scooting. But he's looking alright. He's looking very, very good. We're going to be working on some of his accessories today. Try to use a few different grays. A few spots that need gray. We're going to be putting some gray right on here. Some gray on his collar. I'm thinking we're going to do some gray socks. Just to keep it gray. Keep some of the cloth in there gray. I think it'll work. I think it'll look good. Brighten up just a smidgen. I'm just mixing some black and some of our suede that I had that we did with his pants. I think that's good. Oh, sorry there, peeps. Bumped it up. Did a little bumping. Just adjusting my camera. All right. Just something on my screen here. And we'll get going. There we go. My light, I don't know, my position of my light's a little funky right now. So I'm trying to figure that out. But I think it looks fine. Hello, David. Welcome in. We're continuing our work on King Cobb. How are you today? Almost done with all the base colors. And then we can start with some washes. Some good old washes. And some dry brushing. Yeah, there's just some of this detail. I don't want to add too much color, but I don't want it looking like metal. I want it still looking like cloth. So I think gray. If I do the socks gray, it'll give hopefully the same effect. Hopefully. But it's a bit brighter. I was going to keep it black, but it's brighter than black. I think black is a bit too dark for this one here. I am doing good. Doing well. Every time I say I do good, I forget who said it. Like, Superman does good, you do well. I'm like, alright, I'm doing well. But I'm doing alright. I'm in a constant state of sleepy, but I think that's okay. If me being a little tired is the worst thing going on, I think it's doing all right. Welcome in, Dr. Space Monkey. How are you today, sir? Welcome to the stream. We're finishing up just some smaller detail stuff. Work our way to the even smaller details. And we'll be good to go. I think that's a good gray. Another thing is, the cob is looking quite crisp. He is looking very crisp. Yes, the crispness is real. If he was any crispier, he would be an elote. I think the gray socks was a good call. Oh, I'm filming stuff and it's not even filming. It is a little higher. Sorry there, peeps. He would be 100% pops if he was any crispier. He would be a popped corn. The corn would be popped. Alright, let's do the same gray on this one. Same gray. How is the audio today, guys? Is it sounding alright? I was trying to dial it in and make it sound crisp. I want to sound crisp. As crisp as this sculpture. My setup is a little wild. Even with a bigger desk. Still a little cramped, which is crazy. I think it needs to be lighter. I don't get a dry brushing on there, so it doesn't need to be. But His mustache will for sure be lighter. Trying to get some grays, all the grays done. I'm okay with them being the same color. It's not the end of the world. And no one's gonna be like, hey, that gray and that gray, they're the same. You should do a shade lighter. It really is. I think if I wasn't doing streaming, it would be perfect. Because then I could spread out. I don't have a microphone on my right and 2 cameras on my left, you know? I think that's the main reason it feels a little cramped. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad. Couple green spots I want to redo that I'm looking at right now. I'm like, yeah, it's a vicious cycle. You see space and you want to fill that space. I can put this there. I can put this there. But I plan to keep this area clean. Once I'm done painting, these paints are going back in the closet. No doubt about that one. They're going way back in the closet. Honestly, we'll go a little lighter with one of the spots so we can start his mustache. His mustachio. Let's take a peep real quick. Let's take a peep. What is his mustache supposed to look like? Alright, we'll go a little lighter. Oh, he's coming together. The salt and pepper. all that yellow out of here. Some of that black will come back when we do the wash, so don't worry. Sorry for the bad view right now. Just the angle does not permit. Oh, look at this distinguished gentleman, a gray beard corn. He is an aged piece of corn. I think it suits. I think it suits him. I think it suits him quite nicely. Trying to get wise beard corn. Corn cob the gray. Make some of this white in. So I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on the fur on the back. Oh, it'll be noticeable, but I'm gonna do like just like a blending. A blending of the two grays is fine. And then it will get a dry brushing as well, so I think that'll help. Just give it a bit of variation. Right. We're getting there, man. We don't have much left. There's a smidge of beard up here. And 100% passes the eye test. Pretty good. We're looking good. let's see here. I need to look something up. We're looking something up here. Is it orange and black? Oh, I want like a nice leather color. Looks like orange and black is the way to go. And luckily I brought my orange with me. Orange, you glad I didn't leave it behind? Alright, let's see. It's probably mostly be orange. Let's do that. Let's do a smidge of black. Let's start with a smidge. Black just like takes over. How's this? That ain't no brown. Oh, I did too much black. Rip. I goofed it, guys. I quit. That's it. Last stream ever. I have so much brown. This is the end of me. Alright, it's looking better. Kind of Dookie-esque. Let's get it away from Dookie. There we go. Looking better. That looks like the brown I'm looking for. Maybe. Potentially. That looks good. I think. Maybe a bit more orange. Hint more orange. There we go. That's the color. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Excellent. Good brown. Good brown. Ooh. I found a spot to charge my phone while I'm filming, which is great. The bad thing is now there's a cord sticking out. It's like, I think we should be good on battery level, so we'll be fine. All right, let's get burnt. Oh, not finishing that sentence. Some of these songs just slap, man. I've heard this song so many times since I started streaming, because this is the only like free lo-fi. There's other ones, but I just don't feel like looking. And this one's easiest to find. And this album just freaking slaps every single time. So I do apologize that you also have listened to this music 1,000 times over. But I love it. Absolute bangers. What else is brown? His belt here was brown. Honestly, I'm looking at it. I might need to add a bit of black to this brown. We'll get a base coat on, but it honestly might be a bit too orange. It was too heavy at the orange. Too. It gets me in the mood, you know. It gets me. Put my apron on. I put my album on. I'm ready to freaking work. Did I add too much brown? I'm gonna freaking scream. Oh my god, we're back to where we started. I'm gonna have so much brown. This is ridiculous. This is insane. We'll run out of orange paint. We'll know for next time, okay? Next time I make it brown. Even though I have 1,000 browns, I have so many brown paints, but none of them like are the brown I want. Ridiculous. Honestly ridiculous. Alright, that looks good. I'll keep that little bit right there. How's that look? A bit darker than what I want, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll roll with it. Honestly, that's perfect. That's a perfect brown. What am I talking about? A little on the thick side. If anybody needs brown paint, I'm starting my own line. Brown by Tiny Tim. And that's the only color I make, is brown. good. We'll use a darker brown for his staff. Zeus. I should definitely check those out. Because I feel like I use a lot of gold in my paints. You're okay, buddy. You're okay, bud. Mr. Zeus is whining at me. I have to give him pets. Oh, Mr. Zeus. He's a very nervous dog at the vet. And he was at the vet yesterday. And he was all drugged up because he had to get blood work done. But that wasn't even enough, so they had to knock him out to get blood work done. So he was very loopy yesterday. But he's fine today. But he was knocked out. I think we're gonna do with this one. We're gonna slowly add orange paint to the mix. We're gonna do like a wet blend type situation. Try to give it more of a leather look. No, why not? Just to give it a bit of variety. I've watched so many videos on how to paint leather texture, and every time I go to paint leather texture, I immediately forget. Yes, he's past it. He is past it. He's doing a lot better today. But he was like acting like a drunk little boy trying to get up some stairs and get it. I had to pick him up and put him in the car. With the black undercoat, this brown is looking very green. There's a little buckle on there I want to do real quick. Start layering it on there, I guess. Because we had a good brown for the buckle. And the bottom of the shoes are brown too. So we might as well start working on those. I feel like the guy from Toy Story when he's fixing Andy's, or he's fixing Woody. He's painting the shoes. I was gonna call him Andy's toy for a second. I'm like, everybody knows who Woody is. And for those of you that do not, also you can't really see much right now. Sorry. Bad angle. I think that brown's starting to look good. I think a little bit more orange. If I'm being honest. If I'm being truthful. Same. I've seen on Facebook Marketplace, I've seen a couple toolboxes like that. Oh, that'd be so cool, but I'm like, I wouldn't use it. I don't need it. But it would be very cool to have one of those. But also they're selling it for like a couple $100. I'm like, I understand. They're very nice toolboxes, but I don't have a couple $100 to throw on something I probably will never use. Probably is the key word there. So I should buy it. You're right, I should buy it. Who knew that brown paint and a black undercoat would be such a nightmare to paint? I feel like I've done this before. I mean, it is a little steep. But I swear, people on Facebook Marketplace, man, they're like, they're on another level. I need to get my negotiating level up. I feel like if I take him off his stand, it would probably be easier to paint his shoes. But I'm just scared that I'm gonna drop him, so I'm not gonna do that. All right, we're gonna blast him. The layers of paint are so light, he doesn't need much. But it does help having that brown undercoat. Lighter we go. Whoa. Get that there. Get that guy out of there. Back to the close-up, Tim. So weird that how green or blue this is looking. It's like a greenish blue. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy talk, man. You're supposed to be red. Sorry, brown. I was thinking of the shoes eventually being red. Because I was like, maybe we should keep the shoes black. Like, nah. Red. He's a very colorful man. What's a king without some fancy shoes, you know? Just mix some paint. Do some mixing. That's a nice color right there. Let's do that. Throw that bad boy on there. Crazy indeed. Crazy indeed. It's a good brown. That's a good brown right there. What the heck? How has 52 minutes gone by already? This is criminal. Brown, honestly, is a lot oranger than I thought it was. Is that a stupid thing to say? I thought it'd be more black, but it's mostly orange. That's crazy. That's pretty good. It's a good wood color right there. That's what I was thinking, but I feel like having the color scheme down, it broke it up enough. Like it gave me it helped me figure out the color scheme. I feel like that helped a lot. Let me break it down a little bit, you know? Even with the procrastination power hours, that the procrastination power hours are what help get us to this point so quickly. It's not procrastination if it's progressive, you know? Oh, fudge! He's got Dookie on his hands. He's got Dookie on his hands now. I goofed it. I got too excited about... whatever, man. It's all over. Dookie on the hands. Throwing it out. We're restarting. That's it. The sculpture's cooked. Gotta start from square one. Honestly, if I had to sculpt him again, I would think it would take like half the time. Like, I need to sculpt another one? Cake. I know exactly what I'm doing. Alright, peeps. We're continuing the brown paint tomorrow. That is it for today. We've got a lot done. Super close up. Got some good brown paint. We got a good mustache in there. We got some grays. We got a lot done. He's looking great. I literally have the blueprint in hand. I can do it again. Easy. Easy. Cake. Baby games is what you're asking me to do. Alright, I'm gonna put this on top. We're gonna try to save this brown for tomorrow. See if that helps it. Well, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'm excited. Once we get to the gold, it'll be good. It's gonna be real good once we get to that gold. Clean your brushes, people, so you don't have to keep buying new brushes. Wise words from Tiny Tim. Alright. I will see you all here tomorrow for for the continuation of the painting of King Cobb. Peace.